So we're going to create a toolbox here. So we're going to basically look at creating our bottom and then our side. So I'm going to create the bottom, which is going to be 7 wide. So 7. And then it is going to be 14 long. Let's see if I can get that in there. Didn't quite get that. So you redo this here. Alright, I want it to be 7 by let me click F to see. I put 714, so this is going to be 14. So if I get turned around like that, I can hit home. Place this thing all over the place. Alright, I've lost this one here, so I'm going to start again. I'm going to bring this over. Alright, this is going to be 14. And this one is going to be 7. And then the height is going to be 0.75. And I can see that it's hard for me to see this whole thing, so I'm going to make this 36 by 36. So that's 3 feet by 3 feet, and that should be plenty of room to get this. Alright, I'm going to change the color of that to be blue. So that's going to be the bottom of this. I'm going to make my sides. So my side here, I'm going to create another box, and it's going to be 0.75 wide, and it's going to be 15.5 long, and it's going to go up 3.5. And I'm going to make that one green, and I'm going to duplicate that because I need 2 of those. Alright, those are going to go on the sides here. And then I need a front and a back. So I'm going to bring another box over, and I'm going to click on the corners, and this one I want to make 7 wide, and it's 0.75 thickness, and its height is going to be 3.5 as well, so 3.5 up. Alright, and again, I need 2 of these, so I'm going to duplicate that. Alright, so the idea here is I'm going to now assemble this box. So I want that one to go inside of the green one. Same thing with this one over here. And then this one's going to move the blue one out of the way. So the assembly piece is going to take a minute. Alright, so I'm going to grab these and I'm going to align. And what I want is I want the centers aligned. So I want the corners to line up like that. And I'm going to bring this one over here, snap that one into place, and then I'm going to bring this one here and snap that into place. And so I have my outer ring, and if I did this correctly, the bottom should fit in there as well. Alright, so let me line that up. Click on bottom, and move it across. Alright, so we've created the base of it, and then we need a handle. So we're going to create that shape as well. So I'm going to bring this across, And this is also going to be, so I click here, this is going to be my 14. My thickness is 0.75. And then my height is 7. All right. And I'm going to make this yellow. So what we want is we want to have a handle here in the middle. So I'm going to drag a cylinder over here. And what I want to do is I want to align the center. So let me click on right so I can see it. And then I'm going to do a shift click and then align the middles like that. You can see that that is now centered. And from there I can I need to just get to the cylinder. I can start to stretch this out into kind of a handle shape. Whatever I like. We're just kind of approximating here. And then let me align this again. So I want to align the centers. And then look at it from the right. And then that looks good. So what I want to do is actually create that as a group. So I'm going to grab both of them and group it. And now I've made a hole. And I want to try to round over these corners a little bit. So I've actually recreated this so that it lines up correctly. Alright, to put it there, I'm going to actually create a work plane and drop that on it. There we go. I'm going to make that a hole, and I'm going to move it into the corner so that I can move it back. I'm going to change the size. We'll make this 3. Make this 3. And then we'll move it back. So that's lined up. So I'm going to try to, align my corners. Perfect. All right. And then align those. All right. So I made my shape and I brought it back in. Now I don't want to have to do all that all over again on the other side. And so I'm going to mirror this, which means I want to mirror it that way. I should copy it first. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to mirror this that direction. I'm going to bring it to the corner. All right. So now I have my shapes there. I've got my triangles, my holes. I'm going to combine these 3. So I'm going to group them. And there we go. I've made my centerpiece. So now I need to drop it onto the bottom here. So I'm going to create a work plane, click on that. I'm going to drop that to that side, and now I'm going to align this here as best I can. So what I want to do is I want to basically drop that in there into the middle. Look at the top. And I don't want my base to move, so I'm going to grab these and lock them. I'm going to grab that and lock it. I'm going to grab that and lock it. And then this one and this I want to align. I'm going to click on the top so I can see it. And I want to align them in the middle. Alright. So there we go. We have created a model of our toolbox that we can then go and build.